Alright, how we do, folks? Your bull, Marcus on 205 numbers. After name, little games beating action over here, playing Fire Emblem on the Switch. Which I later would then find out that I guess this is the second of the 3 Game Boy Advance Fire Emblem games. Hopefully I'm getting that correctly. I don't remember the name of the first one. Blazing something maybe, or something along those lines that never came stateside. Then Fire Emblem came out, and then Sacred Stones. If I have to rank them, I still put this Fire Emblem as kind of my favorite. I'm not even saying objectively maybe it is or it isn't. I do think it's a little bit of improvement over the one that came out in Japan. We'll see that one coming up on the channel here fairly recently. I managed to get my hand on a translation of that and played through it for the first time. And Sacred Stones does improve on some of the flaws that this game had, but I just have such a soft spot for this game. It's simple, man. There really isn't like too much craziness going on behind the hood of this thing. It plays like a Fire Emblem game, turn-based kind of RPG. Everybody takes their turns. There's, you know, the whole triangle of this weapon beats that weapon, as you can see here. Axe over land, sword over axe, vice versa, you know, lance over sword. All that kind of stuff is all in play here. And it just, the story, yeah, whatever. The story's a Fire Emblem story. I enjoy it, I like it, but I might be looking through that through rose-tinted glasses just of where I was in my life and as a kid at that time. But I still find it pretty fun and entertaining, and the gameplay is great. I mean, it's just a matter of, and then you can bump it up into hard mode. In this case, I think I'm just playing a normal mode over here, starting off with Hector's Quest. After you beat the game, you unlock the Hector side stuff, which I remember as a kid, I was like, oh, this is awesome, I get to play it again, but there's a handful of other missions. Like, that's really cool. There's extra missions if you do certain things. Obviously, I always try to keep everybody alive. I will go and restart a mission if someone dies, because I'm like, hold up, man, I want to keep that dude alive. You never know. Trying to figure out who's friends with who to unlock other characters. The cool thing I did this time around, there was like 1 or 2 missions that I had never played before. I've probably beaten this game 5 or 6 times at this point, but there's just weird requirements you kind of have to do, or people you have to talk to, or stuff like that. So I used a walkthrough this time around for the first time ever, and you know, for the most part of the missions, I just did it all myself. But I went and I looked before, I was like, all right, is there anything special that I could do in this match? And then it's like, oh, if you finish in, you know, under 12 turns, you unlock a whole nother mission. So it was really cool to go through and play it on that. It's on the Switch, it's on the online service over there, so do yourself a favor and play through Fire Emblem on the Game Boy Advance. It's well worth it, and being able to save anywhere is like dope for this game.